This nigga over here is high. Man, I met this girl today. Let me tell you, that girl had more butt than a pack of cigarettes.
Damn.
Uh, you know what it is, and you know what we do. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe show. Yo, what up, Doe? I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and we are live on a Friday night. And when I say live, I mean all the way live. Joe been popping gummies. Big Ed been smoking blunts. And me, I'm just high on Friday, baby.
Somebody said there was a party up in here.
Is there a party up in here? That's what I want to know, y'all. What's happening, man? I want to give a big up to everybody celebrating a birthday this week. Happy birthday to all of y'all. Mm-hmm. And on that note, man, we going to go ahead, no further ado, and get this party started. Yo, man. What's going on out there, man? I'm in the house. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and of course I am here with the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Waves. What up, though, fellas?
What up, man? How's it going?
Well, look at him. He all fired up, man. What's good? He on another level. What's up with you, Big Ed?
Hey, bro, just let the white side of him come out.
Well, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with the white side.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you know.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
Well, check this out. So look, man. I want to say big ups to myself because I won another Mark of Excellence award for the year for selling Cadillacs. See, that's some Cadillacs. See that Cadillac emblem on there? See that Cadillac logo on there? Yeah, got me 2 of them, baby. Got me 2 of them. Most people don't get 2, right? Most people don't get 2. I got it from 2 different dealerships, and that's why I got 2 of them.
Okay. Congratulations.
When you get it from the same dealership, they make you send the ring back and they put diamonds in it. But since I did it at 2 different dealerships, I got 2 more rings.
2 different rings.
I'm about to quit my job so I can get another one so I can have 3 of them. I want rings on every finger, so I got to get one for every. I got to keep quitting my job and get one for every finger. I want to be like Tom Brady up in this bitch. Have 8 of them.
Tom Brady of Cadillacs.
Yeah, I'm the Tom Brady of Cadillac, bitches. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that said, man, let's not waste too much more time. How y'all week been? How's your week been, man? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna waste some time. What's up? How your week been?
Man, the week's been pretty good for the most part.
Pretty good. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. And by the way, Waves,
Guess what?
we got.
Hey,
I
I got a DJ gig coming up.
Guess what? I got a DJ gig coming up. Good for you, man. How your week been, Waves?
Man, it's all right. I had to enjoy it because I'm back to waking up early in the morning with these kids to go get them to baseball practice for Ben and gymnastics for Sophia.
Okay, all right. I'm almost sorry I asked. He had way too long of an answer for me, man. I wasn't expecting all that. That was a lot more than I was expecting. I want to give a big up to my hometown. We got the Detroit Grand Prix going on this week. I wore a vintage Grand Prix shirt for the show tonight. That's vintage. That's from 2017. So, they are downtown this weekend doing the Grand Prix. They are no longer doing it on Belle Isle, for those that know what I mean. They are doing it back in the streets of downtown Detroit like they did when they first started. So, that's going to be pretty freaking awesome down there, man. I wish I could get down there this weekend, but I got other shit to do. So, I'll be doing other shit. So let's do this toast, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody that is hanging out downtown for the Grand Prix this weekend. Big ups to you. Let's do that.
Yes.
Oh man, that crown is back.
Yeah, it's just a beer night for me.
I miss that crown, man. That crown is back in my life. Woohoo! Don't smell like raspberry and it don't taste like vodka.
Man, you was drinking that for about a month and a half, 2 months.
And I still got some.
Damn.
I still got some. Anyway, that said, let's go ahead and get this party started. I got some stories for y'all.
All right.
I got stories for y'all. I'm gonna start it on a little bit of a sad note, man. Y'all familiar with the comedian DC Young Fly?
Yes.
Yes, and his significant other Jackie O passed away at the age of 32. Just a sudden death. From what I understand, she was getting some procedures, getting a mommy makeover. Ladies, and some of you gentlemen, be proud of what God gave you, man. Find a way to be proud of how God made you. And I don't, rest in peace to Jackie O. But if y'all got some thoughts, I want to let y'all go ahead and share some thoughts. It's a pretty sad story.
I'm just gonna piggyback off what you had just said, ladies. It's a very beauty is not worth dying. You should really consider what it is you're doing to make yourself feel beautiful. Because if it's on the outside and it requires that risk of losing your life to reach a beauty that you want, you have to ask yourself if it's really worth it.
Yeah, Big Ed, you got something to add to that?
No, I don't. Shit, you see what God gave me, and I'm working with it.
He
Well
knows
said.
that.
Say no more. God damn, if that ain't if that don't take the cake, look at him. Look at him close. He working
Not too
with
close. Not too close.
it. Not too close. We need you to stick around. We don't want you getting sick out here. I got a question, man.
What's up?
I have a question, and we offer that story, but we rest in peace, Jackie O. But we pop from topic to topic pretty fast around here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you put salt and pepper on your grits? Do you put butter on your grits, or do you put sugar on your grits?
No matter what, butter is making it onto my grits.
Okay,
As
sugar
far-
or salt?
It depends on what I'm having my grits with. If they're solo, I'm going to put sugar. But if I'm having my grits on the side with something else, I'm going to do salt and pepper.
Big Ed.
If I'm having grits for breakfast, they're getting some sugar. If I'm having grits with dinner, they're getting salt and pepper and some shrimp.
I never in my life had grits without salt and pepper.
You gotta try it with.
Go ahead. Do it. I hear you back there. Well, let's give it up for James one time, man. James is in the building. What up, though, James? What's happening, man? I hear you back there. Go ahead and say what you was going to say.
No, my bad, because I remember this story. He said the same thing. We were talking about this a while ago. That you said something about ways eating I can't even talk right now. Eating grits with sugar, and you had a problem with it. He said some real shit about it. I'm not. I can't do it right now.
Okay, all right. Well, that ain't even what he was about to say. He could have just said what he was about to say, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm trying to change the story and fucked it up. That's what happens. He was on the road though. He was on the road, but that's my boy. He's a 49er fan, so I'm good with him. Anyway, yeah, I've never had grits without salt and pepper. Butter, of course. Yes, butter. But I have had it without pepper, but I'm gonna do salt. I've never had sugar with grits.
See, now the best way to have grits with sugar, though, is brown sugar.
Yes, a little bit of brown sugar and maybe a little bit of maple syrup in it. Can't go wrong. Just try it. Just try it.
It's been settled. I'm going to say this. It has been kind of settled, though. There's a famous gospel singer named John P. Key. And John P. Key said,
Sugar don't go on grits. Sure as I'm John P. Key. If you need some sugar, go get you some cream of wheat. Hey, somebody go tell Kev on stage, Fred Hammond, you know better. What they wrote on the box was a trick, because sugar just don't go. Sugar don't go, don't go. Hey, sugar don't go on my grits.
There it is. It's settled, man. Say no more. It's sugar don't go on grits. It's been said. You love that? You get some cream of wheat. That's what the man said. That wasn't me. That was the great John P. Key. Now that we've settled that, Tupac Shakur's in the news.
What album did he release?
Tupac Shakur is set to be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh,
Yes, sir. So how you feel about that? Yeah. Anybody?
oh, I thought Big Ed had something because I got something.
Say what?
That's actually pretty dope. It's about how Snoop get one before him.
Well, Snoop's alive.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is the criteria to get one? Somebody told me that you can buy one. Oh, by the way, I want to say, give it up for Pac, and we didn't give it up for him. All right, enough. So yeah, I don't know, what is the criteria for getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Do you have to? Somebody said you had to buy it. You have to pay for it. And if that's the case, who paid for Pac's?
They said Eminem's got control of his estate.
Oh, really?
Not his estate, but his music catalog. And he's supposed to be carrying out Pac's legacy.
So if you do have to buy it, do you think Eminem put the money up to get him a star?
He might have.
Oh, I could see that. Absolutely.
I could see that.
He might have.
I could even see Snoop being the one to do it.
I could see Snoop being the one to do it too, considering he now owns Death Row.
But I have a feeling I know exactly who did.
Who that is?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Who?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
I knew the bullshit was coming.
Yeah,
Keep his wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
It comes out in a week that it was her.
Sugar don't go on grits.
I just wanted to say that one more time. It's just for the record. Yeah, I know how I get, man. I get caught up in these things, and I just start to enjoy. I start to enjoy myself. Okay, all right. Well, I don't know. I don't know how he got it, but there was just a headline. It wasn't a story behind it. Just that he got it, and I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna do some research, find out what is the criteria to get a star on it. Because if you just buy it, I think we should all just chip in and get me one. That would be dope. I think that would be dope. Yeah, because I would think if all you got to do is buy it, there would be non-famous people on that walk.
Yeah,
There's a lot of rich people that's not famous.
Right.
right.
So it's got to be more to it than just buying it.
I would imagine that the individual would have to have some significant impact on the entertainment industry in some way to be able to get that and be able to purchase that star.
Yeah. I tend to agree. Moving on, actually, back to another sad note, unfortunately. Speaking of impact on Hollywood and in the industry, a veteran actor, John Beasley, passed away at the age of 79. You may best know him as the assistant coach in the movie Rudy.
Yep.
So rest in peace to John Beasley. Not a whole lot to say, but it made me think of something because I saw a weird story but it wasn't a story. It was just a weird opinion piece, a meme that was is it true? Is it not true? But it still made me think, what the hell is going on with Jamie Foxx?
Some people say he had a stroke. Other people say nobody knows what happened to him. Some people are saying that the Illuminati got him.
I ain't heard that one. That's the Big Ed. Big Ed always throwing in his own little shit. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about no Illuminati got it.
Oh no, it's out there.
It ain't out there. I ain't seen it.
Okay.
My thing is, I've heard so much about it that I'm to that point where I don't even care anymore.
Ooh.
To hear the information come from Jamie Foxx himself, that's the only time I'm going to have any interest in it. Because at this point, you don't know who said what, and if what is being posted was actually what was said.
Well,
guess what?
Big Ed's got news. Look, I won't say I don't care. Of course, I do care. I do care a lot. But yes, all these opinions.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But we gonna still entertain what we can, because I'm not buying this story that the daughters came out and said he was out playing pickleball and blah 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 and all this shit. I'm not buying it, because he's still not been seen publicly or heard from publicly. If he's okay, he would say something, or at least he should.
Right.
We don't have a statement from him. I heard that I'm hearing stories. He had a brain aneurysm and it's really bad, and it's not getting better fast. And I just don't know. But man, Jamie, I'm praying for you, man. I hope you make a comeback, because you're missed out here, and I just wish we could get a real honest, trustworthy update on what's going on with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, with that subject, and it's not that I don't care about the subject itself. I care very much about it. It's not something I'm writing off, but I don't care about is what's being said. Until I see that video of Jamie Foxx himself going over it, I'm not even paying attention to what is being said, because it's just, you don't know who to trust or what to trust.
Yeah. No, I tend to agree. I wish I would have saved my Tupac story. Now I just noticed something. I'm all out of sorts for doing that. But since I did bring up Tupac, nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm still gonna save it. Because I'm cool like that. What are we looking for? What's going on? I got something. I got another story. Don't know if y'all heard this. The NBA Finals started last night.
Yes.
And I've got two stories tied to the NBA Finals outside of the NBA Finals. But just so you know, the Denver Nuggets smoked the Miami Heat last night.
Oof.
Smoked them in a pipe.
That's why Cinderellas don't belong.
Yeah, but it's the pros. This ain't Cinderella's. This 7-game series to get there. You wiped out Milwaukee. You wiped out. I mean, they beat the number 1 seed, the number 2 seed. They beat who they had to beat, and in the 4 out of 7, the best team wins. It ain't like the NCAA tournament where you get hot one day and you win. You got to win 4 games out of 7. You got to beat this team 4 times to move on. So normally the best team wins, and they were just hot, man. And right now, Denver is just looking like the better team, but it's only been 1 game.
Yeah.
Right.
And we know the competitiveness of Jimmy Butler.
Let's not be the prisoner of a moment.
Adjustments can be made.
And Eric Spoelstra is a very good coach. And if there's adjustments that can be made that'll win, he will find them. And they got Kevin Love, and they have not played him throughout this entire playoff run.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been sitting on the bench.
So he's got fresh legs.
and he's a big fella that can deal with Jokic maybe a little bit. So we're gonna see how this series plays out. But they let Denver came out, wasn't bullshitting last night. That's for damn sure.
Right.
So a couple stories tied to that. The first one is Adam Silver. Y'all know who Adam Silver is?
Commissioner of the NBA.
I wanted Ways to answer that. That would have.
Oh, I would have never guessed that. I ain't even gonna act like I'd guessed.
I love asking Ways basketball questions. Go do a sports show, learn something. Damn. Anyway, Adam Silver says the NBA has uncovered, and they used the word uncovered, a lot of information, a fair amount of information regarding the Ja Morant pistol incident, the last one. But they don't want to interrupt the finals with this story, so they are going to deliver their decision after the finals. So now he gets to sit and stew and wonder what's coming down the pike.
Right. If I was John, I'd be demanding to know what's going on right now.
You ain't in no position to demand shit.
I was just about to say, y'all ain't in no kind of position for that.
I'm your boss's boss, motherfucker.
Only thing he can demand is to go ahead and let people, or is to demand people leave him alone while he sits here and shits himself waiting for the results.
That's it.
He better stay in the house and off of Instagram.
He better stay the fuck off Instagram. Cancel Instagram, bro.
Man.
If you ain't got no control, just cancel that. Just let that go.
Right.
Better go get you a whole new friend group tomorrow.
Oh man, I wish I would have saved my last thing I'm going to do for that to follow up the Tupac story. But since I didn't, I'm going to go ahead and jump in with something right now. Since we're on the topic of the NBA, before I tell you the other story, there is another story that has finals ties to it, similar to what we just heard. Before we do that, while I'm on the NBA topic, I'd like to share with you something NBA related that Big Ed really can appreciate, I think. These two.
Okay.
Y'all like freestyles, right? You like freestyles?
Oh, yeah. I love freestyles.
Well, there's an NBA player. Unlike Ja, he's not trying to hold up guns while somebody else raps. He actually got a little skills. And his name is Dame Dollar.
I'm a rapper.
It's the Dame Dollar freestyle, y'all. It's the What Up Doe show.
Dollar. Niggas calling for my exit like they walking these. Short man complex, I fade with Kaufman speed. Dame Jr., Richie Rich, Macaulay caulk and cheese. When I speak it, go against him saying talk is cheap. Speak the gospel, I'm cool when shit getting hostile. I assume the worst when a nigga tell me I got you. Christians by the mouth, but Pinocchio by the nostrils. Can't respect your blessings cause they don't know what it cost you, yeah. My heart is big and it's clearly full of compassion. Never lead with verbal, precede me as my actions. Catch me on the beach by the sea of breeze and relaxing. Hoes was marching to me before the dough, now it's madness. Used to play it humble, but now I step in my greatness. One regret I got is the shit I missed from my lateness. Plotting on the ring, they say I should do the Lakers. Fuck that loyal shit, what if Reggie just left the Pacers? I'm a one-to-one, you dummies better wise up. I done made it a personal goal to lift the guys up.
Yo, what's your thoughts, man?
Hey, Dame been one of them undercover. Nah, he got it. He could put out an album, and it'll go in the top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he that cold?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I'm gone. I'm high as hell right now. Man, you had such a good ass climax there, and then you just like lost track of where you were going with it. It fucked me up. I was drawing in my hot ass. I'm like, man, you guys, I'm ready. All right. I ain't got nothing to say. It was dope, but I don't know. As far as record producing, that's a different game than the rap and be able to freestyle. So I guess when it comes to that factor, it's a wait and we'll see.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I mean, I think he's fire, but there's a lot of cats out there that can rap. There's this guy named Locksmith. He can rap. Y'all want to check him out?
Okay.
Check out Locksmith.
Rap.
Now this is kind of a battle. Y'all tell me if y'all like Locksmith better than Dame or vice versa.
Okay.
Oh shit. I'ma stand on my position. I've always been a man and never ran for my position. I've always took a stand to expand on contradictions. How you cancel Kyrie but not your Amazon subscription. I'm from the base, so it's relevant. If we condemn him for the link, go after Bezos for selling it. I do not agree with his rhetoric, but we should scrutinize both guys, not just the side with melanin. Now we about to take another L again. It's costly when your gene pool is out of pocket, they relish in. Every misstep we take abrupt, so you can understand it takes less than 4 quarters to break a buck. LeVar Burton, we all searching for proof. Get caught with a black thought and they strangle you by your roots. They dangled us by a noose. If you knew better than you'd measure misinformation from truth, not with the news feathers. They have to bait you in order to aggravate you. Continue to sell trauma and tell you they advocate you. There's only 2 ways we get to reach success. Either promote death or let them put you in a dress. We kill each other because we focused on the bands, buckshots and takeoff and fans posted on the gram.
Man,
Self-inflicted
come on now. Come on.
Damn.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Hey.
They raise up Black Thought, but then they strangle him by the roots.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That bar right there.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was wow.
That was pretty
But
fun.
yeah, he won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you can hear something dope, and you gotta pause before you say what they can get done, because it's a lot of dope shit out there.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of dope niggas out there, man.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's just a dude on TikTok rapping, wasn't it?
Yeah. His name is Locksmith. Yeah, Locksmith is pretty fire with that, man. He was pretty fire on that. But I do have another story. And oh man, I gotta stop yawning.
Wow.
It's been a long day, man. I'm sorry, man.
Wow.
I didn't mean that. It's been a long day. Shannon Sharp has taken the buyout from Fox Sports 1, and he is leaving for undisclosed reasons, undisputed, and he is parting ways with Skip Bayless after the finals.
They say
Not
undisclosed.
going to do it while the finals is going, but after the finals, he's out.
They say undisclosed reasons. But the reasons have been out there for a while.
Share us with some old big Ed knowledge there.
Guess what? Well, didn't they get into it over Tom Brady?
Every day, but I don't think.
Well, no, where Skip actually went at him personally about it. When he was talking about him being a Hall of Famer, but did he really deserve it or whatever?
No, that wasn't a discussion about Tom Brady. That was a discussion about Baker Mayfield.
What?
They got into it all the time. That's what it is. It's a debate show, so they got into it constantly.
Oh, but no, Skip made it personal though. He said
that was like, wow, a long time ago, man. They've been past that.
But that's where the rift started.
See, the writing was on the wall for me. After the whole Tom Brady comparison and that whole blow up and all that, and looking deeper, this was just, it was pretty clear Shannon has been tired of Skip for quite a while. But the real drawing point is when Shannon didn't even try to put on a filter and he gets himself caught up slipping and swearing during the show. And that was when I was like, all right, yeah, he's on his way out the door.
Well, and you know what? I think you hit what I think it is. I think you hit part of what I'm thinking. First of all, I don't know if y'all aware of this, but last week Shannon got robbed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shannon was robbed. His home was broken into, and they stole a bunch of his shit. So he got robbed for quite a bit of stuff, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. He lost in that robbery. So real life is in the mix, and he also does a podcast called Club Shay Shay.
Yep.
He has a cognac.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he's doing other stuff, and on his podcast he can cuss and it's okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Podcast, he don't have to worry about slipping up and say fuck whatever the shit. You know.
Right.
You don't have to if he slip up and say something, it just happened. Right. I really think he's gotten to a comfortable place with his podcast. Mm-hmm. That's what I really think it is. I don't think it's really about Skip as much as it is about Shannon.
Yeah, I
I
think
think Shannon has gotten into a comfortable place with Shannon, and he wants to do his own show and focus more on his show and make it bigger.
well, not even just that. When you brought up Club Shay Shay, that kind of really explained it all there. From what I've noticed, he now has an outlet where he can do what he enjoys doing, talking, all this, giving his opinion, his insight, and also listening to others. He can all do that while being himself fully, not just corporate.
Drinking and smoking Black and Mild, drinking this cognac and shit. Because that's the thing. They have a drinking conversation. That's a part of his hook. We have a drinking conversation with a new guest. So every week he has a guest in, and we have a drinking conversation. And they drink his cognac. They sip on his cognac.
Yep.
So I really think he's going to take time to spend more time with that and focus more on his show and not so much time on Skip's show.
Right.
That's my thought. I always look at things on the positive side, not the negative side. I don't think everybody does things to get away from somebody. I think it's more about him just lifting himself up and seeing an opportunity for himself to do something for himself as opposed to helping your show. Yeah. Appreciate what you did for me, and that's why I don't think that. I think Skip gave him a shot. Skip gave him a great shot. He made a name for himself with Skip's show, and I think he appreciates that. He seems to me the kind of guy that appreciates that more than he is being petty about some shit you said 2 years ago. Right? I think he's more in tune with saying, I appreciate that shot. You put me out there, but now it's time for me to go ahead and shine. And really shine.
Right.
Give myself a shot. Because he can shop Club Shay Shay. He might shop it out to HBO or some other outlets and really blow it up. Right now it's just YouTube and I listen to it on Stitcher like I do their show.
Yeah, I listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah, so that's I think that's to me that's more of what's happening.
Yeah.
But
okay. And that makes a lot of sense.
But you know what they say about opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one.
Right.
All right. So that said, I'm closing the show with this. Like I said, I wished I would have reorganized this. If I would have been thinking, I would have reorganized this and told the Tupac story last before getting to an old school hip hop artist doing a freestyle. Somebody we all know. Yep, it's freestyle night on the What Up Doe show. But we're going to close it out with these two. I got two of them. Well, I got this one. This is important. And we're going to let the West Coast King speak. This is Ice Cube.
Try to go ham on Porky Pig. Fucked up, boy, that's what you did. Bar come through, split your wig. Y'all can't wrestle with the giant squid. Trying to give dap to the iron fist. Axe out green, I'm hot as grits. Yarn in my hand, no pinky ring. Godfather, nigga, I pull the strings. do what I tell him, buy what I sell him. Puppet master, I'm Jim Henson. See my Muppets, they like ducats. Y'all better run when you see that bucket. Hit that corner, do what I wanna. Get another jar for the organ donor. Ice Cube, nigga, I know better, but you ain't gotta fight when you got that cheddar.
You ain't gotta fight when you got that cheddar. Wasn't saying a whole lot, but his cadence was fire.
Yes.
His cadence was fire. Folks, I want to thank y'all for joining us, man. Big Ed, Ways, want to thank y'all for joining me. Y'all been a lot of fun tonight. This is the What Up Doe show, man. We've been doing this for a while now. I used to do this show by myself, and I can't lie, I really loved and enjoyed doing this show by myself. But I do appreciate y'all joining up with me. We've made this into a whole network. We do other shows. We have a lot of fun. We've been doing this for almost 2 years now, right?
Yeah. Almost 3.
We're closing in on 3 years, right?
Yeah. In October.
In October, it'll be 3 years because basically this kind of got started on the heels of the death of Latone Hart. So he died in 2020, October 28th in 2020. So it came sometime shortly after that. So I would say probably November would be more closer to our anniversary date if we wanted to crown an anniversary. But we've been doing this for a while, man, and I appreciate y'all. It's been a lot of fun that we do this, and want to thank you all for joining us. Anybody that's joining us, we've been keeping it up this long. We're gonna keep it going. Our audience eventually is gonna continue to grow, and I want you to spread the word. If you like what you see, and if you please, by the way, comment on this if you know. Spread the word. Share this with some friends, man, if you really like it, and we will appreciate it. And we're gonna go out on this note right here. We're gonna go out like this. First of all, I'm gonna say peace out, press your crease out, keep the police out while I bust his niece out, and we out of here like last year. But we got one more freestyle to let y'all out on, because we just heard from the old school, and I was telling y'all last week, I was saying how everybody likes their own era. And they will say my era was better than your era. You don't do it like we did it. You're right. We don't do it like you did it. We do it differently than you did it, but that don't mean it's better. It just means it's different, right? So here's some new school freestyle.
Woke up this morning and wonder, hey, shit, I get fresh as shit, I keep it humble. My closet like Dover Street used to be bumming. Some days I'm still bumming. The difference is now it's by choice. Got just to peek out the window. These little niggas different. They don't play Nintendo. They play with extendos. I hope you can limbo. That chopper gon' spin you around like a judge on a voice. I'm from a city where most niggas never get lucky enough to see something outside county limits. I ran up the ditches. I don't have no motherfucking business. Complain about nothing. Ain't got no time and no patience for lists they be making. Or who they debating is better. Let's face it, he one of the greatest. No Bill Cosby shit, but if niggas is sleeping, then fuck her. Most niggas don't understand me. I don't do the Grammys. I be in my jammies on sofa. Most niggas don't understand me. Ferrari or Camry, I bet I look good in them both. Most niggas don't even get this cold. How you on top, but you don't got no bitches, I know. Most niggas don't even get this. To giving a chance, they trade family for riches, I know. Look at my ceiling, it's endless. I'm sick of these bitch niggas feeling the sentence. It ain't in the vitamin C and they system to get rid of me. I'm a killer, relentless. On top of it, I sound like I'm still in the trenches. I come from the villa, I turn villains to victims. Reach and see RIP, fill up your missions. A message for niggas that's feeling ambitious.
Oh, in case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?